This video we're going to take a look at a really cool hammock from the folks at Tribe Provisions. Coming up on Survival on Purpose. Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2016 SHOT Show, sponsored by Through Night Flashlights. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. You know I like hammocks. Well, the folks at Tribe Provisions were kind enough to send me their new hammock so I could check it out and show it to you. And pretty cool hammock, to be honest with you. So without much further rambling, let's just go ahead and get to doing some hammock stuff, and we'll talk about this thing as we go. Okay, before we set this thing up, let's take a quick look at it. I've not set it up yet. This is going to be one of those we're going to do it together videos. I like to do that from time to time, just so we can kind of simulate the experience that you might have if you were to purchase this item and take it out of the box and try to figure it out on your own. I mean, it's a hammock. How complicated can it be? But still, you know, every now and then I like to do that. So first of all, right off the bat, I got this cool logo here, which is kind of cool. But what's cool about it is it glows in the dark. So if it's just in your pack or whatever and it has to be at night, you know, maybe you can see it. It's probably got to be exposed to light, so you know, I don't know how well that will be effective, but it's still cool. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can get a close up on this and you can see it. But you see the diamond pattern in this fabric? That's their diamond lock ripstop nylon. That's what they're calling it. That's what the hammock's made of. So when you open the bag, first thing you're going to see at the top is these 6mm braided nylon ropes. They're calling them cables. I call them ropes, but they have a static strength of 1,300 pounds. So I think you're going to be covered there. Now they are just ropes. They don't have any knots, loops, or anything in them. So that gives you a lot of options. But just see how long they are. I'm going to say they are 5, 10, they're about 15 feet long a piece, so that's pretty good. You double that, it's going to be 7, obviously, and which is one of the things they kind of recommend you do. So at least that's one of the ways you can use these to hook up your hammock. So there's the ropes. And next, just pull the hammock out of the bag, and the stuff sack, as you can see, is attached. They said this is a patent pending stuff sack. I don't know. I guess it's got a flat bag bottom in it and a handle on bottom of it, which is pretty cool. You can carry your hammock by the handle of the stuff sack. And then it comes in 4 different colors too, by the way. You don't have to get orange. I just like orange. So here it is here, and you can see the you can probably see the diamond pattern, the diamond feature of the diamond lock ripstop fabric as it is. So, and then it comes with you got 2 steel carabiners on either end, just a plain old carabiner. So let's hang this thing up, see how well she does that hammock stuff. Okay, so here's how I'm going to hang up hammock with my rope. You can do however you would like. This is one good way that I think I learned this one from Dave Canterbury. Let's see how well it works. Loop this around and then pull it through like so. Got that with me so far. Then tie this end, tie a slip knot, which means you're going to loop around like this. So you're going to loop around and then tuck this back through like so, and then pull it. And you got a slip knot here. Okay, so it's easy to take out. It's very easy to undo. Then you don't want to hook it here, because if you hook it here, you're just going to pull out, right? But if you hook it up here, then that lets you have a solid knot. It's not going to come out, but it's very easy to untie when you get ready to take this thing down. So that gives us about 2.5 feet. Hopefully I picked the right trees and we'll be able to get this thing up. Picked the wrong tree. Okay, so I got a couple of other trees. They're almost too close together, but with the knots that I use, it's not necessarily a problem. So go ahead and again wrap it around, pull it through. This time we're going to tie our slip knot a little closer. You make a loop, poke it back up through, and make a slip knot. I'm going to tie a little closer because these trees are very close together. And we'll hook this in above the slip knot, just like so. Then come to the other side, and looks like we're going to be okay. Okay, I want to give you a close-up of the knot, the way I'm tying this up. So you loop the cord so that the ends pretty much are even here. Let's get them even. So put the 2 free ends together, loop your cord, and you wind up with a loop. You're going to reach that around, and you're going to pull the rest of the rope through that loop like so, and then you tie it back here. Then you make a slip knot. So you make a loop with both of them as one. So you got your loop, reach over, pull back through the loop, and just pull that out. Doesn't matter how far you pull this out, it doesn't matter. Then you take your hammock and you're going to hook it here. Now you see that it won't reach right now because my estimation was off. So what's good about that is you can just loosen this, pull this out. Like so, and then find your point you need, hook your knot in here, you make a loop like so, again, pull it through, both of them through, and then you hook this above them. And I've got it pretty tight now, so it's going to be very tight. So now that's not coming out, there's no way that'll come out. Let's see how well the old hammock does the hammock thing. Okay, so here's the hammock. Got it hung up on both ends now, pretty tightly. Another great feature about this hammock is it's got two pockets. It's got a pocket about a third of the way down on one end, and then it's got another pocket about 10% of the way down on the other end. Okay, so there's a close-up of the diamond pattern. You can see that really well in the sunshine. All the stitching on this hammock, everywhere is triple stitched. Okay, all great features, but the main thing is how comfortable is this? I've got it up pretty high. I set it like 6 feet, and I got it pretty tight. It should stretch out some. Let's just see if I can hop myself up in here without hurting myself. This ought to be a test. Well, by golly, nothing ripped, nothing held, and I put some pressure on it, hopped in it, so pretty comfortable as a seat. Let's see how well she lays. I like me some hammocks, but YouTube awaits. By the way, this hammock supports 400 pounds, so that's going to be pretty much take care of 99% of the population. I think the ripstop fabric is a good choice because I mean, if you do happen to land it with something in your pocket, you're not going to rip the entire hammock. You might poke a hole in it, but the ripstop will maintain the integrity and you won't wind up on the ground. I like the two pockets. I think that's a pretty great feature. Just gives you a way to store, you know, if you want to take stuff out of your pockets and put them in there, but you don't want to lay it on the ground, then you got a good place to put your stuff. You know, you put your phone, your knife, or whatever. So I think it's a really well made, well designed hammock at a really good price. And that's the Tri Provisions one person adventure hammock. I also want to show you the folks at Tri Provisions were kind enough to send me one of their water bottles. This is the high-tech double wall water bottle they have, and it is a stainless steel inside. Actually, it's stainless steel outside too, but it's food grade stainless steel. It's got this kind of rubberized coating which helps you really keep a grip on it. Double wall prevents it from, eliminates condensation and sweating on it. It's got a nice silicone seal cap here with a carabiner on it, a little ring. It keeps liquids cold up to 24 hours and hot up to 12 hours, which is pretty cool. It comes in a 20 and 34 ounce bottles in a lot of different happy colors. Anyway, that's the high-tech water bottle also from the folks at Tri Provision. Just thought I'd throw that one in for you. Once again, thanks to the folks at Tri Provisions for sending me this so I can show it to you. I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends, watching those ads, and thanks for shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate all the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared and take it easy. See you next time. I'd like to take just a minute to thank the folks at Through Night Flashlights for being the official sponsor for the Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2016 SHOT Show. It's no secret that I like Through Night. I think they offer the latest in flashlight technology at a very affordable price, and I encourage you to go check them out at throughnight.com. And thanks again to the folks at Through Night for sponsoring this video. So if you want to prank somebody that's using this knot in a hammock, then you could pretty much, is these 600 millimeter